In the land of Uz lived a man named Job. He was blameless and upright, a man who feared God and turned away from evil. God had blessed him with great wealth, many servants, and a large family. 7 sons and 3 daughters filled his house with joy. And Job continually prayed for them, offering sacrifices, saying, "Perhaps my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts." One day in heaven, Satan came before the Lord. God said, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one like him on earth." But Satan replied, "Does Job fear God for nothing? Take away his blessings, and he will surely curse you to your face." The Lord allowed Satan to test Job, but said, "You may touch all he has, but you must not touch his life." In one day, disaster struck. Job's oxen were stolen, his servants killed. Fire fell from heaven and burned his sheep. His camels were taken by raiders. And worst of all, a mighty wind collapsed the house where his children were gathered. And they all died. Job fell to the ground and wept. He tore his robe and shaved his head. Yet he worshipped and said, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Still, Job did not sin. Again Satan came before God and said, "Touch his flesh, and he will curse you." The Lord allowed it, but spared Job's life. Painful sores broke out over Job's entire body. He sat in ashes, scraping his skin with broken pottery. Even his wife said, "Curse God and die." But Job replied, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" 3 friends came to comfort him, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. They sat in silence for 7 days. Then they began to accuse him, saying his suffering must be punishment for hidden sin. But Job cried out that he was innocent, and begged God to explain why the righteous suffer. Job poured out his pain, his confusion, and his faith. He said, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him." He believed that his Redeemer lived, and that one day he would stand before God. At last, the Lord spoke from a whirlwind. God did not explain suffering, but revealed his power, wisdom, and sovereignty. "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Can you command the morning, or bring forth the constellations in their seasons?" Job realized the greatness of God and the smallness of man. He humbled himself and said, "Surely I spoke of things I did not understand. My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you." God rebuked Job's friends for speaking wrongly about him, and told Job to pray for them. Then the Lord restored Job's fortunes. He gave him double of what he had before. More sheep, more camels, more cattle, more servants. He blessed him with 7 more sons and 3 more daughters, the most beautiful in the land. Job lived a long life and saw his children and grandchildren to the 4th generation. And he died old and full of days. The story of Job teaches that faith is not proven by blessings, but by trust in God even in suffering. God is sovereign. God is just. And though pain may last for a season, his purposes are always good. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share for more Bible and inspiring stories.